What do you really know about life undercover? About walking into the world's most dangerous gang alone, knowing one mistake means a bullet in the head? This isn't a movie. It's a story of a man who erased his name, his past, and his soul, all to bring down a criminal empire from the inside. He lived among killers, trusted by monsters, haunted by truth. And when the line between duty and survival vanished, he discovered something darker than any secret the cartel ever kept. This is not just an investigation. It's a descent into hell. Let me tell you the story of the man who became a ghost inside the cartel. When Agent Michael Torres first crossed into the cartel's territory, he stopped being a man and became a ghost. His badge, his name, his past, all erased. They called him El Gringo. His mission: infiltrate one of the most violent syndicates on Earth. The first weeks were hell. Every handshake could be a test, every smile, a trap. The gang's initiation wasn't a ritual. It was a descent into darkness. He had to prove loyalty through blood, silence, and obedience. Every night he whispered into a hidden recorder, sending fragments of a life that no longer felt his own. The line between truth and lie blurred, until even he couldn't remember who he was before stepping into this world of guns, cocaine, and whispered threats. Days turned into months. The gang trusted him enough to let him in on deals, murders, and shipments. He learned to read danger by tone, by silence, by who looked away first. Twice they nearly found the transmitter sewn inside his belt. Once a lieutenant stared too long, then laughed and said, "Relax, Gringo. You look like you've seen a ghost." He had his own reflection. Each operation tore at his sanity. How long could a man wear a mask before it fused to his skin? He started dreaming in Spanish, drinking like them, moving like them. The mission demanded total immersion, and it was working too well. The deeper Torres went, the more he realized the cartel wasn't chaos. It was order. Ruthless, methodical order. A pyramid of blood, fear, and loyalty. At the top sat Don Javier, a man who killed with a word. The gang moved millions in cash weekly, drugs, weapons, and influence. They owned judges, mayors, even cops. "We're not criminals," Don Javier once said. "We are the economy." Torres saw children groomed into killers and families vanish for betrayal. Yet every smile he faked, every nod he gave, pulled him further from redemption. He was inside the beast now, and the beast was inside him. One night, a shipment went wrong. An informant had talked. The cartel's retribution was swift. 3 men executed on camera. Torres watched, paralyzed. The order came from Don Javier himself, and the killer was the young man Torres had once saved. In that moment, he realized the mission had consumed him. Every death was now on his conscience. His handler's voice crackled in his earpiece. "Michael, it's time to pull out." But there was no clean exit. Leaving meant dying, or worse, being found out. The plan was simple on paper. Fake a drug raid, disappear during the chaos, and vanish into witness protection. But the cartel had eyes everywhere. When the operation began, gunfire erupted like a storm. Torres ran through smoke and screams, chased by the men who once called him brother. A bullet grazed his shoulder, another shattered the window he dived through. He reached the extraction point barely conscious. "Target recovered," a voice said. He wasn't sure who they meant, him or the shell he'd become. Months later, Torres lived under a new name in a small coastal town. No badge, no mission, just ghosts. He still woke up sweating, hearing the cartel's laughter echo in his dreams. Therapy couldn't erase the faces. The agency called it a success. He called it survival. "Deep cover," he'd whisper sometimes, staring into the sea. "You don't come back from that." You just surface. His story would never make headlines, but because of him, the cartel's empire cracked, its leaders behind bars. Justice paid in fragments of a man. If you made it to the end, thank you. Please leave a like and subscribe. It helps me create more stories like this one, because some secrets are still waiting to be heard.